Are your calories currently set too low? Maybe you've been dieting around 1500 to 2000 calories and you're not sure if you're under eating. In this video, I'm going to give you 5 tips to help you figure it out. You can take these signs, evaluate your current plan, and make adjustments as needed. The first thing you're going to notice is you're losing strength in the gym. This isn't just one of those days where you're having a bad workout. If you're noticing during every workout you're progressively getting weaker, then that's an issue, especially if you're not very lean. For example, let's say it's chest day and you're doing the bench press. Your typical working set is 225 pounds, however, you're noticing now you're losing reps. This leaves you in a place where you're forced to lower the weight in order to hit your normal 12 reps. Not only that, after the first few sets, you're already feeling drained. You're struggling to make it through your workout, and your overall performance is taking a toll. As you can see, this backfires because your goal of losing weight and getting lean will come to a stall. You can also lose muscle rapidly and actually look worse than when you first started. This is where you hear the term skinny fat. You end up having high levels of body fat combined with low muscle mass. Remember, you shouldn't begin to lose much strength until you're very lean. For men, that's when you go approximately under 10 to 12% body fat, and for women, 15 to 20%. If your body fat aren't around these levels yet, then this may be a sign that your calories are currently set too low. At the same time, don't be worried if you're not getting stronger as you get leaner. The reason why is you're a physically smaller person and your overall leverage is reduced. And I don't believe in obsessing over the scale number when you're losing hard-earned muscle. What I'd suggest to do is increase your calories by about 10% or 200 to 300 calories and see if your strength comes back. If it does, then great. Number 2, you're losing weight too fast based on your current body fat. Now I know a lot of you out there might be a little confused right now. You're probably asking, but isn't that a good thing? Short answer is no. And the reason why is, unless you're obese, you should not be losing more than 2 pounds a week. Let's say you are obese. You can afford a higher caloric deficit because the amount of fat you're carrying combined to the amount of muscle you have is significantly higher. On the other hand, if you're under 20%, you want to keep your weight loss to around 1 pound a week. Keep in mind, this involves you doing everything else right, such as eating enough protein, training, and staying hydrated. You also want to be getting enough sleep and keeping your stress levels down. I like to stick to utilizing a proven formula. Start by figuring out what your goal weight is and multiply that by 10. This gives a good balance between you seeing results and maintaining sustainability. Now let's look at an example. Let's say you're 150 pounds and you multiply that by 10. Your caloric intake should not drop below 1500 calories. This caloric set point is definitely where you don't want to start, but it's a good indicator to where you might end up towards the end of your diet. It can also serve as a reminder that going under the set point can result in a binge cycle and overall unsustainable diet. This leads me into the next tip, which is having multiple cheat days. I see this quite often when you're anticipating your cheat day. You realize that the weekend's right around the corner and subconsciously you start saying, I'm gonna eat whatever I want. You probably even do like me and eat an entire pizza. All those calories that you eat put you way above your maintenance. If you had an entire cheat day on Saturday, you're now looking to make up for that by cutting your calories on Sunday and Monday. But by Tuesday, you're already feeling deprived, and guess what? Now you're having another cheat day. The next couple of days are the same with your calories being super low. When you calculate your calories for the entire week, you're not seeing any progress. In your mind, the restriction is still there and your gym performance can actually start to suffer. I just want to point out, you will get hungry on a diet. This is to be expected because you're in a deficit. But you shouldn't be hungry to the point where you're dreaming and obsessing over food. This can lead you to breaking and devouring all your snacks. And the goal is balance here. You want to avoid being super strict. Focus more on developing good habits and consistency over a long period of time. Number 5, you're unable to function normally. Now I saved this one for last because this is where individuals usually end up if they're severely limiting their calories. And this one can sneak up on you in a number of ways. One of them is not having focus in work or school. You're probably unable to hold a conversation, you become irritated very easily, Even the smallest things can set you off. Some people can experience migraines or become dizzy. They may develop issues with sleeping and overall have a lack of energy the following day. You may notice that you don't have the desire to do anything. Once you get to this point, you're more than likely to give up as your quality of life takes a dive. If you've been dieting for a while and your calories have been low for months, you may want to consider taking a break. Start by increasing your calories up to maintenance for about 3 to 4 weeks. What this will do is actually allow your hormones and metabolism to recover. Then you can resume your diet eating at a higher caloric intake. This will alleviate some of your stress, allowing you to continue your journey. I want you all to let me know if you're experiencing any of these symptoms. Try applying some of these tips and comment down below how you're feeling. Also, be sure to share this video with anyone you feel this may help. I'll catch you all in the next video.